Hey, George. Good to see you, man. It's been a while. How's it going?
Yeah, I done well. We have some. I have some issues in this last weeks. About some personal stuff that some happens. You don't have control, much control about it. But now it's okay. So
Yeah.
it's glad to be here once again and continue this project. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, same. Good to hear it's going better and that we can continue working. Um,
Yeah. 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 So. So I think that we let me check here where we. Oh, yeah, we stop here and show it the wallet, the balance, and make API calls from the API, right?
that's right.
Yeah,
So
that's
we
it.
created
So
these edit and these
yeah,
delete
so
buttons, but we haven't actually created the API calls to perform those edit or delete actions. So I think today
yeah,
we're going to want to
yeah,
uh, we're going to be setting up a store class, I believe you said, that will be used to
yeah.
localize all of our API
Yeah,
calls.
yeah, that's right. Because if we use the store, we can centralize all the API calls and remove for the all the logic, you know, in the components to save, to delete, or everything else. So the logical for the making the API calls, we centralize it in one place. And I think that we can do that, and maybe we can change some. Um, Maybe you can change the page of the accounts to create a new button, and maybe start create a form, right,
Yeah,
to create a new account.
yeah, sure
Because
thing.
once we have the yeah,
We'll
okay,
also,
so
yeah, and once we have those, we might, depending on how fast we get through it, we might be able to create a card class for accounts, so that we can have the accounts each have their own little square on the page. But yeah, that'll be like a if we have time for it at the end thing.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So okay, let's get started. So uh, for do the store, we have uh, we have two frameworks. Once we call it books. That's a library, right, to create a simple store, something like that. Uh, and now we have uh, Pinia that is more recently and tape safe, modular, and it's more simple to create a store. We can choose the old fashioned way or using the Pinia. I think that most of people start using the Pinia right now.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
all
Pina
right.
does look better. Is it free? I saw it mentioned it had a
Yeah,
payment
it's a
plan.
free.
Oh,
It's a free. It's a free.
okay.
So it's totally free. Just uh, using the V2, V3. So we can use the guide here, and the guide is just uh, states options. So it's something that we have in the VUX that is free too. But in VUX, you have something called notations or something called getters and loaders and setters, all in separate files. So in Pinia, we can do declared into one file. So I think
Gotcha.
that's a good, yeah,
Gotcha. Yeah, that does sound better. I think I say let's go
yeah,
with Pinya.
yeah. Okay, so uh, let's jump into the terminal, close the front end. Uh, we need to close this PR and maybe and call it to revive to go to review this PR Sunday 8. It's too old.
Oh yeah, whoops. We're a little behind on the merges there. We could probably merge that today.
Yeah,
Um, or is there still work to be done on that branch that we're waiting for?
I think that we can in the end of this live I can create a pull request and we can merge to develop.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. So first of all, we need to install Pinia. So yarn add Pinia. Cool. We are created and can just start it, no problem. Here on the uh, we can use Pinia. We need some changes on the uh, where is the change that okay, yeah, we need to register. So here in the main.js we have uh, import rate Pinia from Pinia that we can and const Pinia equals create Pinia and so that app user router we change the app to use the Pinia. That's it. So Pinia is stored, and
Awesome.
as we can see here, I think that no, I don't install the full component, but no worries about it. Yeah, so everything is okay because if you have some errors, uh, we see here in the server. So no errors found. That's good.
We're now
Yeah,
ready to
we
use
keep
Pinya
going.
throughout the app. Good
Yeah.
stuff.
So for now, you create uh, inside the source folder. I create a folder called store. Oh, uh, uh, store. So inside the store, I create uh, maybe yeah. I think that it is good to create a subfolder for each API request. For example, for account types, we have a subfolder for account types, and for
Yeah.
accounts, we have yeah.
Yeah, I think so
So
too. For each model that they'll be interacting
yeah,
with, we'll go ahead and create a store for that.
yeah. So accounts, and inside the accounts, uh, we create uh, call it AccountsStore.js. So yeah, it's here. So first of all, find store from India. Import Axios from Axios. Uh, Let me check here. I think that we need something that we are using here. Uh, Accounts API for Accounts.js. Yeah, here. Yeah. So let me open the Accounts API to remember because, yeah, cool. Okay.
Awesome.
Okay. Yeah. So that's why remember. Okay. And so first of all, we create export const account store equals fine or call it accounts just to simplify. And here we have state. So it's a arrow function, and inside the state we have accounts array empty.
Okay.
Uh,
So that's the default state that it's going to get.
yeah, that's right. Yeah. So C is the default state, and oh, sorry, here's open parentheses and close parentheses. Okay, so first of all, action. Next, we have actions. So we can um, create the action, call it sync fetch counts, for example. And we can call it the API. So let me check. Uh, Let me check here on the accounts page how we can do that. Yeah, so we have accounts API, then request that junkie. Uh, Here. So yeah, we can fetch accounts async, try then catch. We don't need Axios because we're using Axios inside the API call, so no
Mm-hmm.
problem. We have async here, so sync question is we can set this counts equals yeah, we can do that something like API accounts API dot get counts, then counts. If you have a response successfully, we set this accounts equals response data. Yeah. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah. That's it. So we can format right now, and here we have the store, and here we can change the accounts page to use the store. For example, let's see here. Yeah. So components. So instead import the API. We have import um, account store from store store accounts account store, right? So const accounts reference, so unmounted load accounts, and instead load accounts we uh, so here is to that use ref, we change to complete value. So set up here. I use const store equals use um, equals store. So instead accounts, we have instead of have we we have a calculated that 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 we have a function that points to store dot um, count, and and here and here uh, here how I could, yeah, so and unmounted that call it uh, this one that call it that we we use the unmounted function that for us is just call it store fetch accounts. If everything is okay, we have something not good going on here. Uh, yeah,
Oh,
France,
there's an I
France.
somewhere.
Yeah, that's line. Line there. Yeah, that's
Ah,
it.
there it is.
Yeah, and reload.
Load
Pharmacy
accounts.
reference
Oh,
load
because
accounts
you're
not defined.
you're exporting load accounts still on line 36 there.
Yeah, so we don't need it. Look at that.
And there it is. Nice. I like that. You cut a
Yeah,
lot of lines of code out of the accounts page.view file there. It looks like you cut 6 or 7 lines of code out.
yeah.
Good stuff.
So think of that. For example, if you need some fetch accounts for the other part of the system, we don't need to repeat the code to load accounts or something like that. To just remove the lines.
Yeah, we just call store.fetchAccounts. Nice
Yeah,
and easy.
very easy. Yeah, very easy. I think
That's
that
awesome.
is is here, and I think that the um,
Should we?
next step, maybe create a button to create a new account.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. Create the button in the form.
Yeah, yeah. But I'd like to change something here first. I don't know if you agree with that. Maybe I can do that offline.
What are you thinking?
Um, create create a component for um, session title. You know, uh, because maybe we have reports or some other menus here, and we have another title here or another CRUD table. And
Gotcha.
I'd
So
like
make
the
a header
idea.
component that
Yeah,
we can pass it what we want it
yes,
to say.
yes. Like we can pass the title, and if we have the new button here, and this component can render the button on the right side,
Oh,
call it
nice.
new or insert or something like that.
Yeah, I like that
What do you
idea.
think?
Yeah, for sure. And it'll be pretty quick too. So we could be like, it'll take 2 arguments. I could take an argument of the title and then another argument of actions. It'll be kind of like what we did for the accounts.
For the base table?
Yep, for the base table. Yeah, it'll take a list of actions that we can add.
Yeah, yeah. But maybe you can do that on the offline, this component. I think that can do that.
Yeah.
Made some, but the ideas is very interesting to see that.
Good
Okay,
idea.
I created just for the purposes right now. We create a new button here. Um, there is a button to that. True and new account. There is a button. Let me check. Oh, what's the problem? Yeah.
Do we not
So
import the base button yet?
yeah, I need to import the base button, but I thinking that the base button it's a component that we are lose a lot on the entire project.
It should be
And
just available everywhere, huh? Without needing to import
yeah,
it. Gotcha.
that's right. So I maybe can do some changes here. um, on, yeah, I can. We can change it here. For example, with files, we can do something like that. For example, uh, components, global components, something like that, and can import uh, base button from those components base button dot boot and app dot component base button that points to the base button component. So yeah,
There
that's
it
it.
is. Nice.
Look at that. Yeah. So that's a this is a trick when we when you are deploying this application. There's a trick that avoids to load. We can use load the component by demand, for example. So we don't need to import all the components at the first start on the script.
Yeah. Yeah,
There's a
that's
trick that okay, if they encounter the first occurrence of the base button, okay, Vue loads the base button, but in the other instance, you use the cache from the browser, so you don't need to reload the other application. So yeah, cool.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Uh, okay. For now, to create a new account, uh, first of all, uh, we need create a router to new account, right?
Yep.
So yeah, we don't have the router right here. So let's look into the router, and this is the test of the router. It's not that we want. We want the router itself here. So I think that we can create. Um,
We could stay restful
how I
and do slash accounts slash new, and that would lead us
yeah,
to the accounts form.
that's right. So, but I think that we can use uh, components page. Yeah, yeah, you're right. I think in instead paths, but in terms of children, right? But no worries about count dash new component count form. Yeah. hmm That's it.
That looks good.
Okay, so right now we have the new from the account page, so we can use dash account new
I think it's accounts with an S.
and I think that maybe you're right. Uh, yeah,
Yeah, we want that S
yeah,
there.
yeah. So we have an account page, new, and let's see what happens.
Might give an error
No,
because we haven't made that component yet.
yeah, that's right. Let me see, check the message. Yeah, reference account form is not defined. Yeah,
Nice.
you're right. So uh, for now, instead, count page. mm, we have maybe create uh, component account. So count count form.view.
It's count with an S there.
Yeah, I think that because the account page is something like
Mm.
the index page, and the account form is a component that we use on the new path and the edit form and the edit account.
Yeah.
So I think that makes sense to create a
One
folder
account.
called account.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think you're right because it's only going to work with. We're only going to use one account when
yeah.
we're
So
working on
it's
a
like a
form.
yeah. So this form is like a departure that we have in the Rails.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think it's something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So to run it right now, we just create the template and close the template. Oops. Let's see. Count form is not defined.
We might need to import it.
Yeah, in the router. From page components counts count count. And here we are. So if you check here, we see that the link is go to accounts new and go to accounts new and
Nice. It's a blank page, but that's just because we didn't put
yeah,
anything in the template.
you're right. So
So we want to add our main
uh,
bar, and then we want to add our.
yeah, so that's why we use the this component he called it composite layout. So that's why like we have an account page, just uh, copy something and slate here. So I think that we can use just the composite layout. And create script, script, and import composite layout from layouts. Composite layout. And we have a section here. happened here? For now, we have H1 new account, but we have keep in mind that we this title can be dynamic, right? So just for the right now, for the purposes, just the yeah. What happened here? Composite layout, composite layout. Maybe you need to.
Hmm.
Whoa.
It should have the nav bar on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Composite layout. Let me check here. What is the difference? UVG app, either native data, layout wrapper. Oh, this is the list. This is the site.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the section. Yeah. Mm, Let me check here. Composite layout. Composite. Yeah. Of course. We need to create the export
Oh.
default.
Oops.
Yeah. And components. Always compose layout. And I think that we don't need setup right now. And let me check here. Yeah,
There it is. Nice.
nice. Uh, um, one, okay. So, uh, basically, layout is okay. We have a form. Uh, so form. We have a field set. Inside the oops, inside the field set, we have a label. Call it uh, name, account name, right?
Yep, I think we
Yeah,
just have name and balance for accounts right now.
yeah. So have input type equals test. Um, Call type test, and yeah, that's it. Uh, few set dash field set uh, label current balance.
And I'm thinking that we could make the name required, and the current balance can default to 0, and it's not
Yeah,
required.
yeah. Input type numeric, right? I think that just let's check here. No, not numeric is a number,
Yeah, I
right?
think it's just might just be number. Oh, it's a number field, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, there it is. Now you have that clicker.
yeah.
Can you do decimals?
Uh, do you let me remember. Okay, let me consult. So
W3.
yeah, W3 input number decimal places. Okay, allow two decimal places. Okay, how is
Oh, you use the step property. Nice.
yeah,
So we want them to step 2 decimal places. Yeah, just like that.
yeah. Okay. That's it. Check here. Yeah,
Awesome.
3 point.
Perfect.
Not so perfect, but yeah,
Oh yeah, you want it to be limited to 2.
two decimal places. But okay, just for the idea here is to create this page. I think that's it.
Yeah, I think this is good enough.
Okay, yeah, good enough. And okay, we have here. Um, we have a div with style. Um, play play flex. Justify content. Um, center. Line. And
This where
just
you'll put
to
that submit button.
yeah for submit button and there is a button. Right now we have a good type submit value. Okay, and maybe we have here base button link through and it redirects to accounts index and we have a cancel here for example.
Ah, nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Look at that. Cancel. Go to accounts and new account. Yeah. It's okay. We have some new components that you need to redesign here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that's it. I think that we can finish this today, and the next section we continue the logical of all the create a new account, edit account, because maybe in offline in this week I can uh, change the styles here because it takes some time.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, that sounds good to me. I know it's late too, so yeah, this is a good stopping point. We made the form. We created our account store, which I really liked. So yeah, that sounds like a good point to stop. And
Yeah,
then, do you maybe want to do another episode later this week, like
yeah.
maybe on Thursday or Friday? Um,
I'm thinking that we can do it in this Friday, and we have all of course uh, all these things uh, happen. Okay, maybe we can create. Maybe we have a streaming in the Sunday too.
yeah.
So maybe we have it on Friday, on the Sunday, to finish this CRUD in the front end and go back to the back end and create the users to and create the logical for the login, logout,
Yeah,
the other
start adding
things.
authentication. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Yeah, that sounds
Okay.
like a plan. Let's do Friday then.
Yeah. Until Friday, man.
Sweet. Well,
Thanks again for having me and participate for this project.
of course, yeah. Thanks for having me, and thanks for watching, everybody. Y'all have a great one.
Yeah.